Hello and welcome back. We are working on our quantum state. The quantum state is that very high vibrational state of happiness, of positiveness, that helps you to have that high frequency that sends out your thoughts and your feelings in a very powerful way into the universe. And in our last video, we played specifically with the visual aspect. What do you see? And how does the world see you? This time we're going to play with what do you speak and what do you hear? And first of all, we need to pay attention to our internal dialogue. What do you say in your own head? See, we're always thinking something in our head. There's always some words going on in your head, like right now even. And you are in charge of those words. Now, for most people, those words are not very positive. I just read in a report that in a lot of countries, a lot of people are depressed, which means that they have a lot of negative thoughts. I also read a study about couples that said that a lot of couples have very negative communication with each other and also negative thoughts about the partner in their own head. And you need to understand that you can change those thoughts. So if you have negative thoughts, you can turn them into positive thoughts. And it's just a matter of practice. So when you think about the kind of thoughts that you want to have in your head, what are they? Life is great. I'm successful. I am awesome. Things are good. My business is doing great. Things keep getting better and better. Those are the kind of statements that are positive and that create a high vibration versus thoughts like, I'm too old, I can't do this, I don't have the money, I don't have the education, it's too hard. Those are not thoughts that give you a high vibration. Those are thoughts that give you a low vibration. So when you catch yourself, you can change that. You can turn those thoughts into a positive thought. I would like for you to take a moment and perhaps take out a piece of paper or use your phone and write down at least 3 or 5 statements that are positive that you want to have in your head. Like, for example, I have one statement that says, the universe supports me. Or I love to say to myself, I'm a master manifester. And that makes me happy. That gives me a great boost and that gives me a high vibration. And so I invite you to think about what are the kind of thoughts that you want to have going in your head at any given moment. That life is wonderful, that you are loved, that you deserve happiness, you deserve success. Think about your thoughts that you want to have. And you can turn off the video for a moment and just take a moment, please, and write down your thoughts that you want to have in your head. And then say them to yourself several times. Excellent. And it's also, how do you talk about yourself? What do you tell other people about yourself? For example, I used to have pretty bad insomnia when I was younger. And so when people would ask me, hey, how did you sleep? I would say, oh, I had such a tough night and I didn't get any sleep and whatever. But I realized once I learned about the quantum state that I was lowering my vibration with those speaking patterns. And so I taught myself to not say those things anymore. And I said, oh, I got enough rest. Or, thank you for asking, I appreciate it. You understand? I changed my output. Instead of complaining and being critical, I stopped doing that. I just said positive things that I could say at that time. And so it's really important. How do you talk about yourself? How do you talk about your loved ones? How do you talk about your business? That is the matter that really makes the difference between a positive vibration and a negative vibration. So I would like for you to come up with ideas of how you can express yourself very, very positively. And if for any reason you do talk negatively about yourself, change it. So if you start saying, oh, this is not going so well, you go, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. what I meant to say is, things are going better now than I expected. Makes sense? You want to catch yourself. Awareness is the first step in this journey. Simply becoming aware and saying, oops, I just said something negative, or oops, I just said something that is not raising my vibration. It actually lowers my vibration or the vibration of someone else. And then you can just correct yourself. It's no big deal. And people will love you for that. They will acknowledge you and respect you for that, because it shows that you are aware and that you claim your power. So when you catch yourself that you say something negative, say, oh, sorry, what I meant to say is da 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 da, and then fill that in, okay? Great job. And then there is one more thing. What do you listen to? For example, with music. Music is a very, very powerful method to raise our vibration. What is the kind of music that you love? Think about it. What makes you happy? What is the kind of music that makes you just be in a nice, happy state? Excellent. The same with movies or any kind of books or audio tapes that you listen to. Listen to positive books, to positive affirmations. Watch positive movies where the hero overcomes obstacles and is able to be successful. So really make sure that you expose yourself to lots of positive auditory resources. Okay, so to build our quantum state, there are 3 pieces with auditory. What do you say to yourself in your own head? What do you say to others? And what do you listen to in your environment? Okay, you got that? Excellent. Good job.